So yeah, I mean, no one's on the bus in a minute, so you can have a look if you want. I mean, yeah, they get pretty pissed when I'm fucking bringing people on the bus and they're on there, but come in. Motorhead cribs. We've got a well-stocked fridge of cider, beer, pop, all kinds of shit. And we've got a special little treat, a bag of mega pussy. Don't know what it is yet, but I'm sure it's fucking nice. I mean, there's no one on, but we can have a look if we're quick. Then this is Mickey's bunk room. Again, not a lot going on in here. This is Lem's room. As you can see, it looks like he's spontaneously human combusted. Quite a few empty Jack bottles, strawberries and sugar. It's pretty fine rolling. I think he likes this room. This is Phil's room, and fucking hell, boys. I didn't even know. Fucking hell! Fucking hell, man.
What are you doing on here? Fuck this!
Sorry, man. I thought you were inside.
Fire! In the post. Now get off, you fucking rock.
Disaster! Punched over like, you rag.
Rock and roll to save your soul, and I got it. Give it to me alone and breathe, but don't knock it.
Lemmy is a hero. I mean, if you ask him, he will never say this in that way, but I mean, he's a living legend, you know. He's fucking cool. I mean, that man is ready for everything, you know. We cannot top this man. I mean,
They're just a good, honest rock and roll band. They go out there, they give it their all for 90 minutes. That's what you want, a rock and roll band that delivers, and that's what they do. I first saw the band in 1977, and that's a hell of a long time ago. And I never really counted the amount of shows I was doing, and just kept going to them. Before you know it, you've done maybe 20, 25 in a year.
The number of shows that we have done, I think we are all in three figures. My wife, she doesn't quite understand the passion that I have for the band, but she's very supportive.
Luckily, I'm not married, so I don't have to make excuses to come out on these tours.
Whatever.
People look at me like, what a strange guy. But when they dare to talk to me, after 5 minutes, it's gone. Like, the tattoos are not there anymore. You know, it's like just a normal... I think I'm a fucking normal person. I love the band. I've always been together with the band, and they've never let me down in my whole life, never. This is my first Motorhead tattoo, and this is one of my favorite Motorhead tattoos. But I have 19 more Motorhead tattoos on my body.
every show is different. For a standard fan, he would probably not understand, but you know, if you have a look on the stage, you know, sometimes you see a few details. It's like when Mickey is throwing his drumstick and sometimes the stick is falling down, you know. Well, some small details. This is sort of the special thing for all of us, I would say.
First class. I don't like it when I can't see them.
When you've seen them one day and it's great, you go the next day. And if you can, you go the day after, and the day after that, and the day after that, and you keep going.
Even got our own T-shirts. Yeah.
And our own dressing room.
And our own dressing room we had, yeah.
This is what I do. This is what we all do, you know. The band, in some ways, is what we live for. We love it.
We got guys in Germany who could tell you which side of the stage I stood in 1969 at my last gig with fucking whoever it was, you know. I mean, Jesus, they know who wrote which part of a song, they know which studio you're in, which room in that studio, you know. It's fucking ridiculous.
They refer to these guys for details and stuff, right?
Yeah.
For reissues.
I mean, they know more about me than I do. I was on a quiz show in England on TV with this kid who was in a fan club, and he won. And it was about me.
There's Lemmy himself. And here we are. This is it. Okay, over here, this is this line is all Motorhead related vinyl. And below that, we've got CDs, singles, tour books, cassettes, DVDs. Sam Gopal. There's Lemmy. Quite obscure. This one's an original, not a reissue. This is the acetate. a 4-track acetate of the very first lineup of Motorhead. Dave Edson mixes that were never released. Lemmy's handwriting on the back with the tracks. And there's the actual disc. That was sold to me at a record fair. I was lucky enough to be there. The guy knew I was into Motorhead. He said, "I've got something special for you if you're interested, and produce this." So I could hardly say no. Had to have it.
How much did you pay for it?
I paid about £30 for it, but this was way, way, way back when. But the thing was, years later, I was at some rehearsals, Motorhead rehearsals, and I brought this along to show Alan Burridge. And I got it out of the bag to show him. Lemmy came over to see what the record was, because he's always interested in the records I used to bring along. And we had a bit of a moment, because this used to be his own personal copy, and it got stolen from his flat. Way back when, there was a guy got murdered in his flat, and there was a police raid and everything happened, and a load of Lemmy's records went missing, and this was one of them. Because obviously Lemmy wanted to know where I got it from, the ins and outs, how I got it and so on. And in the end, we came to a gentleman's agreement that I'd look after it. It was a bit of a strange moment for us all. Displays and things in here, and look, exactly, you know. Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
That one's from Overnight Sensation, and this one which Lemmy designed for us, Motorhead bangers. Motorhead. Never short of a Motorhead shirt.
Is there anything else that you wear besides Motorhead shirts?
Other Motorhead shirts.